Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to Tokyo, Japan on a lovely Sunday morning. Thank you for coming back for more John Ramo Presents programming. Certainly appreciate that. I just wanted to make a quick video and kind of recap what's been going on, especially yesterday. So, basically yesterday, played games all day. Why did I do that? Because those are the great fucking time doing it. Just being able to go to an arcade and play, a game like Super Turbo, which is, an older game, and just have a steady stream of people coming in all day playing. Everyone's really playing at a pretty high level, pretty incredible. It definitely took me back to a different age as far as American arcades go. I actually got a question from someone asking the differences I felt between the the American arcades and the Japanese arcades, and if I had to make a comparison, keep in mind this is my experience going to one arcade. I was there for probably 10 hours compared to American arcades, which don't exist anymore. But I'd basically say it's just like an attitude difference, and I think maybe it's why they're a little playing at a little higher level than us right now. And it's like if they lose, they'll keep playing. There's no attitudes. It's just straight up, let's go. And they have a great understanding of fundamentals and like basics of the game. And and obviously there's a much larger community. I was there early Saturday, until the evening, almost before they closed. It's just people coming in and throwing down all day. Some of the things that I prefer when there were American arcades, a little more camaraderie and communication between the players in the United States. I mean, a lot of that also has to do with the head-to-head setups, where it's two separate cabinets. Where here we used to have like one cabinet, where both players would play on. Usually in the U.S., if you beat someone or someone beat you, you shake their hand, or there's like good games or something like that. Also, it seems like here in Japan, they're really not impressed with anything. There's a couple like double KO situations where it's pretty crazy, and it's not even like there's no oohs or ahs. But I think that may be more of like a respect thing for the players. Maybe they just kind of like keep it quiet, keep it polite kind of deal, and not make it think like you're mocking someone. But keep that in mind. It's only from my brief experiences being here. I want to see how things progress. So yeah, it's pretty surreal and bizarre being here. Kind of got my feet wet yesterday. Just getting used to it. One of the things I noticed here, people really respect like the law, the order, way into that, which is good. I heard crime is very low, so that's cool. You'll see like people at a crosswalk, they will not cross if that thing's red. If there's no cars, it's late at night, they're gonna wait till it's green. And it's kind of very un-New York-ish in that regard. But I also went to McDonald's yesterday. Those guys were going out last night. I was feeling extremely tired, so I was like, I was going to McDonald's and go back to the room. So I went to McDonald's and I was in the line waiting, to order. And I was in the line, but not like directly behind the people in front of me, like maybe like a little to the left. And like two like the ladies came in that were working there, came over to me, and were like, Mister, in the line, please. So kind of taught me a lesson there. Straight lines, that's how it's supposed to be. So today I don't know what's going on. I think we're gonna try to play some more. It's kind of we're trying to figure out where the top players are, or the big time players. are going to be. It's kind of tough. The place is pretty spread out, and our lack of communication skills makes it difficult. There was one guy at the arcade last night who we believe is one of the top players. His character is a dictator, or in the United States you'd call him M. Bison, guy with the hat and the boots and all that. And he was really, really good. And he actually came up to me. We played him a bunch of times. He actually came up to me and he had a limited grasp of English, and I know zero Japanese. So, but he just kind of looked at me and said Togeki, and I said yes, because he probably figured that we were the American team for Togeki, which is true. So he kind of asked about that, and he said some other stuff I didn't really understand. But the guy was definitely a beast, and by far the best Bison player, dictator and Bison player I've ever seen. Also was a crazy Fei Long player, and you don't really see too much of that. So that was pretty tremendous. I don't know. I think that's about it for now. We'll see what happens. And well, I got the internet going yesterday. Basically, the problem was we needed a converter, a 3-prong to a 2-prong converter. So I went down, early yesterday and found that. So the internet's rocking. I haven't been able to contact anyone from home because I haven't figured out a phone situation yet. Basically, Verizon told me that if I dial like *228 when I got here, and it would activate my phone, and then I could actually make calls to the U.S. for like $1 a minute. And I wanted to definitely do that, just to call a couple people, but it doesn't actually work. So I don't know if that's it's because of like the area I'm in or something, but I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get Skype going, and I hope everyone's having fun at home. I miss everybody, and I guess we'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you.